श्रीभगवानुवाच अक्षरं ब्रह्म परमं स्वभावोऽध्यात्ममुच्यते भूतभावोद्भवकरः विसर्गः कर्म संज्ञितः अधिभूतं क्षरो भावः पुरुषश्चाधिदैवतम् अधियज्ञोऽहमेवात्र देहे देहभृतां वर. The quality of the teacher is time and again established in the Bhagavad Gita. A teacher is not a person who goes on repeating the same thing again and again, but he is very conscious. Most of the time we find in our school curriculum or college curriculum that during the end of this syllabus, in the academic year, the syllabus is rushed through. Initially, why school? Yajnas also. Initially, they'll start with a test match, then end with that T20. That T20 also too small word for that. Starting 5-6 shlokas, ending 25-26 shlokas. Isn't it? The teacher does not waste time there. He has explained all these in the previous chapter as para prakriti and apara prakriti. Having explained, he does not waste much time again explaining, he just refers. And you will find this wonderful quality in Gita that he refers because he is sure that Arjuna is not an ordinary student, he can catch it. Therefore, answers are very, very clear, very brief, to the point. Arjuna, krama prakara, in the same order of the questions, I will answer. What is that? Aksharam Brahma Paramam. First question's answer is over. Like Brahma Sutra. Aksharam Brahma Paramam. What is Akshara? Now see. It is very easy. Most of us know. Akshara means na ksharati iti. That which does not perish. And we also call our syllables in a language as akshara. Is it not? A, I. Enough. You don't continue. Isn't it? We call it as akshara. Aksharamala, we say. Even that is also akshara only because the sound is always there. Isn't it? The sound is always there which has a meaning. But at this juncture, Akshara Mala is not referred to because here the purpose of this statement is to refer to that Supreme Brahman. Whereas Aksharamala is something which denotes something and not something else. Which means it has limitations. And the topic referred to here is about the unlimited, immutable self, and therefore Aksharamala is negated. Right? Then the next question is, please note, Bhagavan has to make so much things clear that again Krishna should not go back to asking the same question. Arjuna. Wow. Good. You're all listening. I will do this very often. Okay? देखेंगे. In this answer, Krishna introduced another word called Paramam Brahma. Aksharam Paramam. When it is said Visheshena Aksharam, it does not mean the limited Aksharam. Therefore, that which is limited cannot be taken here. Here it must be something which is Paramam, which is higher. Therefore, that Akshara is not acceptable. Then what is the next Aksharam? It cannot be on Saguna Brahma Rupa. Saguna Brahma Rupa also cannot be taken because Saguna is taken to connect our mind to a personified God. Upadhi Lakshanat. Therefore, that cannot be taken. So that Brahma, for example, cannot be taken. So that is also negated because of Upadhi Lakshana. So which is that Brahma? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam Brahma. Sat, Chit, Anandam Brahma. The reference here is to that Supreme which is Satvastu. What is Satvastu? Sat means Trikala Abhadita Vastu iti Satyam Yat Trikaleshu Titthati. That which cannot be negated at all three periods of time and in all three states of experiences. The past, the present, and the future, the waking, the dream, and the deep sleep state. Think. What are you now? You are the waker. Again I will ask the question. What are you now?
Maker.
Some of you who have not answered are the dreamer. And some of you who have not laughed are indeed. Isn't it? Now see, while I am awake, this waking world I am conscious of. In my dream, in this hall, while I am screaming with the microphone, while the speakers are working properly, and when people are laughing or thinking, when there is a joke, when everybody laughs, you wake up. And then, imagine. Think. Where were you? You were experiencing something other than what others are. Yes or no? You are not a non-existent. As a waker, I am conscious of this waking world, the things and beings around me. As a dreamer, I negate this same world, I project a new world. When I am projecting a new world, I am not the waker. Is it not? And when I am tired of that dream world, I fall into deep sleep, sushupti. What is sushupti avastha? As a deep sleeper, you are a deep sleeper, meaning what? There is nothing called nothing. You cannot say there is nothing. You can say there is absence of the waking experience and the dream experience. Therefore, the deep sleeper is aware of the absence of the waking world and the dream world. There is absolute quietude. That is why when you get up in the morning, you tell others, I slept like a log. Is it not? If you say I slept like a log, who is that I who have experienced that he slept like a log? Something is there. Think. The waker is not the dreamer. The dreamer is not the deep sleeper. But the waker I is the same as the dreamer I. And the waker I, the dreamer I, is the same in the deep sleeper I. This common denominator I alone is the waker, alone is the dreamer, alone is the deep sleeper, but the waker is not the dreamer is not the deep sleeper. Did you get the point? This common denominator, Trikala abhadita vastu yat trikaleshu tishtati tat satyam tat brahma tad ahamasmi. Think. In the past I was, in the present I am, in the future I will be. How can it happen, Swamiji? Think. Use the English language now. I took birth on 1st April 2001. I hope nobody is here. 1901. When I say I took birth, I must be present before that. Yes? He passed away. Body is there. And you say, he passed away. Where did he go? Search. Think. Meaning what? While the mortal remains of Mr. X is lying, we say, Poitar sir. Poitar. Yenga ponar. Meaning, he must be somewhere where he has gone and not here. Therefore, prior to my birth, I was. Post death, I am. Tad Brahma Ahamasmi. That which is Akshara. Now look, one is the body I, which we discussed. The second confusion can be with the mind. Isn't it? That means, Swamiji, that which went is a subtle body. So, am I that subtle body? Do you have a mind? Never mind, Swamiji. Sometimes you ask your children, Buddhi irka. Papa, I am your son. Every time when you think, you are conscious of your mind. What is this mind?